All right, Larry,
May.
thanks for coming in today.
Yeah.
We are really excited to talk about your future here. I assume you've looked over some of the components of the offer, and we just want to iron out the details with you today and get you on board. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I guess if everything works out, we might have these meetings more often, me and you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm in HR, so, I'm everyone's best friend.
You'd be my performance reviewer, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. All right. So I know everyone wants to talk about salary, but before we get into that, let's talk about some of the great things that we can offer you on top of your salary. So I know you don't live locally and you need to relocate, and that can be expensive. And so we're offering a relocation package of up to $10,000. Now that's $10,000 that you just get. So if you don't spend it on relocation, you get to keep whatever. So that's a bit of a perk. And we're gonna give you a chance to be in a hotel for up to a month. And when you get here to work, we'll give you a car and a phone as needed. Of course, sick leave, insurance, 2 weeks of paid vacation to start, and of course holidays and all that off. And let's see. Do you have any questions about any of those benefits or anything thus far?
No, so you're right in kind of concerned about moving. Haven't been to London before.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using the American dollar for a while, so it's even hard those translations. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I wanted to ask, not many people are hiring, so what value do you see in offering me a position at your company?
Well, you have a few good years of experience. We've seen what you've done in your previous positions, and your performance seems to be really good. We also are really interested in you and your personality. We really value our corporate culture here, and you really seem to be a good fit for us. What did you like about your last job the most? What was most valuable to you there?
Yeah, so I have 3 years in the industry, as said on my resume, and then I've recently have a top tier MBA from an MBA school, Harvard actually. So pretty prideful in that, pretty proud of that,
Yeah.
and of my accomplishments there. I guess you spoke on your company, the family culture of your company, and one thing I wanted to say was that's really important to me. And in this negotiation, I wanted to say, I have another offer. It's a really competitive offer price-wise, but it's not as interesting to me because of their culture differences.
Yeah.
And so, if we can work together, because I want to be with you guys over them. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's the 100% truth. So, if any way we can work together to make that a possibility, that's what I want. And I'm hearing that you want that too.
Absolutely. I wanna do what's best for you, and I want you to be able to come to work here and really enjoy working here and be proud to work here. A lot of people have left our company before, and then they come back and say, we want to come back, and the culture of other companies just doesn't match up.
Yeah.
So.
I guess some big concerns for me were this previous company offered me a signing bonus, and you mentioned a move-in bonus. I'm really laid down with student loans. I'm sure you understand that from other employees that you've probably hired being in HR yourself.
Yeah.
I have a lot of student loans with my MBA.
Yeah.
Moving is very expensive. My first few weeks of rent are due. My first 2 months of rent are due for the new place. That's going to be really hard. So for me, it's not just about the salary number. It's about, getting a hotel sounds great,
Yep.
but maybe that first 2 months of rent would help a lot.
In terms of getting you set up, we're happy to make you an interest-free loan to get you into an apartment, to pay those initial expenses. We want your transition to be smooth.
Just to get me started, that'd be great, yeah.
Yeah.
So, maybe we could start at the salary number and then.
Yeah,
kinda work with
definitely.
that.
We can definitely talk about salary.
What can you guys offer?
So, like you said, people aren't really hiring much right now, and I've really put myself out there to get you the job offer with the board. And there are people skeptical about hiring right now, but I said, no, we need this guy because he really exhibits the skills and talents that we want. And so I'm really on your side here. And we are prepared to offer you a starting salary, a base salary of $55,000. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, so, I'm sure you've heard of websites of Glassdoor and Indeed.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Where you can find, and I'm also talking with people in your company, Nikki and JC, I think, are their names.
Mm-hmm.
I know that the starting salary, previously at your company's been, and in the industry specifically, it's been 70,000. That's what it is. And I know the market's kind of off right now, but with these expenses, I mean, I'm sure you understand that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I understand that. And you actually probably will end up making that or more when you start, because we do have performance bonuses, which will put you, based on your past performance, it'll put you over 70,000 to begin with anyways, but your base that offers 55, and we really want you to focus on growth in the company. There's a lot of opportunity to grow. You can really impress upper management, and this is just a starting point. And like I said, the economy's not that great right now, and we're in a hiring freeze. So just to have this job offer and opportunity with the company is a little unusual. I could come up a little bit with the salary. The base salary to, let's say, 58,000. With your bonuses, that's going to put you, if you maxed out your bonuses, that's going to put you close to 100,000 anyways. So it is just a base, so you should keep that in mind.
Yeah. One of my interests were eventually a senior management position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I know that a lot of my yearly salary increases are based on your base salary. So for me, it's not just about the opportunity for growth, but growth comes based on your base.
Yeah.
So I don't want to low cut myself on the base. So if you guys could do 64, 65 maybe, I know you can't do 70. That was, to be honest, that was my other offer at the other company.
Was 65?
No, it was 70.
70, okay.
So if you can cut it to 65, close to there, or if a senior sales manager position, I know that requires 5 years with me at 3. I don't know if you can extend that offer out. If you can work with me some way on one of those points.
Yeah, well, it is more than likely that in the next 2 or 3 years, a senior management position will open up, and if you perform well, you'll be a prime candidate for that. I can come up to 60,000. That's really all I can do. That's all it's been approved by the board. And like I said, your bonuses will put you over 100,000 potentially. And then think about growth, and if you impress us here, then we could certainly build in some pay increases for you, in the not too distant future.
So as far as okay, so I can do 60 then.
Okay.
It's worth it for me to be with you guys. So.
Yeah.
One thing so as far as the senior sales manager and moving up in your company, can I get a timeline for that? Like, if I stick to these numbers, that position will be open. Or
Yeah.
if I stick to my past sales performances, will that be likely that I'll get that position?
Yeah, we can lay out a detailed map in your contract, and if you stick to those numbers, then then yeah, we can have a set, raise for you.
Okay.
Annual raise for you, so
Yeah,
we can build that into the contract.
okay, that's great. And then you mentioned, so I can do 60 as a salary, and the bonus is what? Or the performance bonus is what?
Up to 70%. So that puts you at 102,000 if you max that bonus out.
Yeah,
So-
okay. And then, as I said, my concerns with moving in, you mentioned a no interest loan
Mhm.
for payments that I have.
Yeah.
Can we iron that out? Can you do, cause the other company, so you said $10,000 move-in bonus.
Yeah, you just get $10,000.
Yeah. So the other company offered a $35,000 bonus, and I know that's different, and,
Relocation?
signing bonus.
A signing bonus, okay.
So is it possible that you could give me a 35,000 loan? I'm not asking for the bonus, but I'm asking for a 35,000 loan.
A $35,000 loan.
Yeah, to make up for the difference.
Okay,
So I can make these payments to my housing and other moving expenses.
yeah,
Is
let's
that
see.
possible?
Well, I mean, it's a loan, you're gonna pay it back. If you wanna take that out of your salary for that much money out of your salary, then yeah, we can do that, sure.
Okay. It's just the first few months of moving, it's just so much, and,
Mhm.
yeah, that'd help a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So a 60,000 salary, 70% of performance boost, and 10,000 move in,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're willing to do up to 35 loan.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Do you have any other concerns about, the company?
No, that solved most of my concerns. I'm excited to bring the value I have into you guys, and I'm really glad we could make a deal, because this other offer was more attractive money-wise for sure, but I guess this relationship with you, I'm looking forward to being with you a lot more, and the culture, I'm excited to add myself to it.
This will be a better deal for you in the long run.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
all right, thank
Thanks.
you.